what it is, Ms.Fit, Murder F gang. This is my dumb advice. What's poppin', y'all? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What it is?
Yeah,
Wagwan, my you?
me chilling,
Yeah.
right?
There you
Yo,
go.
why your camera looks so much? Why
Yo,
your
your
shit looks
camera
so
look
much better than mine,
crazy,
son?
Fit. Your camera look crazy,
But you
Fit.
getting money
Son.
over there, Fit.
Yo, you rich.
You
Man.
getting money. What you doing over there, Fit?
You rich.
What you doing, son?
Yo,
Rich,
man,
rich.
I'm all right. I'm trying to get like you, son. I'm trying to get like Hoffa. What up, Jen? What up?
Hey.
What up? What up? So my
Say
people
hi,
in the
me.
building. We just played that good Diddy. What up? What up, sis? Who says hey?
That's
Oh.
Mika.
What up, Mika? What's poppin'?
What's up?
Meth, Mika, and Jen. It's the
Jen.
new
Bro.
group. New group out. Album coming soon.
It's called One Take.
Called One Take. The birth of Diddy style. One take. Let's get it. I just played your video right now. I got a lot of dope in the comments. That's fire. Salute to you, yo. Justin's project is sounding super fucking dope, bro. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That shit fire.
I shot a video for a joint called All Eyes on Me out here in Cali.
Dope.
They was in it.
Darn me, it was actually my single.
Okay. Fire.
Nah,
that's
you know,
what's
Jen.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. Gotta love Hoffa.
Yo.
Somebody said slide in my cafe DM. Nah, man, but we was talking super fight, man. We saw you battle. Congratulations, your debut on URL. Super fucking dope, man.
On caffeine, actually.
On caffeine. Well, yeah. On caffeine, obviously. It's fucking hot.
Because URL debuted with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Actually, if anybody is new, I just gotta say that now because there's new people, right? If anybody is new, Math Hoffa and T-Rex had the first ever fucking battle on URL. You see what you see now, like the videos going back and forth. That shit wasn't nothing. They kind of created that shit. They created that shit. They made it what it was, like a fight, like a boxing match that everybody wanted to see, and they just had no choice but to put these guys together and have them go at it. That shit was like the biggest rivalry of Harlem, Brooklyn. Super dope, man. And Math was that Brooklyn representative holding it down for us. As he is now, and he was holding it down for us in LA this weekend when he battled Geechi, the guy of the West.
I'm from Brooklyn. Never ran, never will.
Facts.
I can't believe in him. I seen this nigga run from a fight. He wasn't even it.
Ooh. Come on. If y'all didn't see it, man, make sure y'all see it as soon as it hits the app. Because that shit was one of them ones. I think it was a fight, man. It was crazy. It was dope. How did you feel? What's your
shout
vibes?
out to Geechi.
Yeah, what's your vibes? How you feeling coming off of it?
You know me, man. I'm a perfectionist, so it was certain things that, I feel like I gotta work on. But other than that, like I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel like the message was delivered. You know what I'm saying? Like they got it now.
Dope.
I got a lot off my chest.
Facts.
And that's why I walked in there and I was like, yo, man, I got to get this off my chest. I know people was trying to like predict what I was going to do, but I had to get things off my chest. So I hope when y'all watch it, y'all enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if the bars was fire or not. If that's what it is.
Facts. Nah, but shout out to Little Feast Gang. I see y'all with y'all Little Feats out there. Little Feast Gang in the building. Prop gang for Math for having such a great battle with it's you gotta understand shit about home court advantage too. I think everybody don't understand that.
It's not just a home court advantage.
What do you think about that?
Like,
what do you think about that? Like home court, was there some of that there?
At this point, I gotta say URL is kind of home court for Geechi. He's on He's on every card every month,
Right.
and respectfully, he deserves to be because he's killing every single month. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it wasn't just a being an LA thing. Like, yeah, okay, I walk in and it's like, mad people with him. I that's cool. That's to be expected. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's not just that. It's just being on that new setting, the app and all that. Like, I get it. Like, okay, Geechi has been putting in the work for y'all over here, but there's a few things that y'all we gotta get clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wouldn't be a Geechi if there wasn't a Math Hoffa.
Right.
Period.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was pretty much the prime objective going in there and letting people know, like, yo, stop trying to act like I know there was some battles recently. The motherfuckers was like, yo, I don't know if they could still do it. I don't know if the guys from back then could still do it. Like, come on, cut that out, man. Cut that out.
Yes. It was a lot of talk of that, especially after the Hitman Holla battle with Cassidy. Cause Hitman is,
Right.
one of the guys that was there from the beginning, and so a lot of people giving the fucking battle to Cass. I mean, I didn't, but a lot of people gave the battle to Cass. What did you think about that? Did you think Cass got it? Did you think? Cause I know you did a review
I
on it.
think I think if there was a when I did the review, I was mourning my expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had high expectations for that battle, being that it was Cassidy and Hitman. Hitman being one of the most explosive battle rappers, like as far as like performance. And thinking Cassidy, he's gonna look at where he might have went wrong in the first two and make his adjustments. Now I saw the adjustments on Cassidy's behalf. I felt like there was still a few more things that he could work on, but you know what I mean? I felt like Hitman, as a battle rapper, as a fellow battle rapper, was supposed to get him out of there. And being that he didn't, then I gave it to Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you not? How do you
Right.
not get him out there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Cassidy fought back. He fought back. He stepped it up with the bars, the punchlines, and all that. But overall, I didn't feel like it was a great battle. But if you had to pick a winner, I said Cassidy lived to fight another day, so I gave it to Cass.
He definitely lived to fight another day. That's why they keep booking his ass, because he don't be dying. He don't be dying, and he be making good ass face offs that hit million views. So niggas be like,
Right.
yo, fuck it. It's just still worth fucking booking Cass. And I feel like
It,
maybe
it
he
is.
wants that effect. Maybe he don't want to
I,
kill shit.
I mean, I would love to believe that this shit is just based on talent as far as like your lyricism and bars and all that, but it's not.
Right.
There's also a factor of how much attention you could generate. And Hitman and Cass, they like the top of they like the cream of the crop when it comes to that. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm sure Hitman will be booked again if he decides to come out of retirement. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right. See, I still give it to Hitman, because he only lived to make it another day. You feel me? So it's the same reason, but I feel like he didn't do anything to kill Hitman though. I think he got around. He might have got around when he had the angle, and he was trying to run with it. I feel like Cash showed that he is an angler. Like, he's not doing great at punches because they sound old, but he brought an angle out and it worked. So if he continues to
Right.
do shit like that, then he could get better, man. I think he probably could get better if he does more angles and shit. Because
Look,
the angle worked.
I don't I don't want this to be confused. I don't want it to be confused. I fuck with Cassidy. However, nah, son. Nah, son. He ain't supposed to live, son. He
Right.
not
Nah, yeah,
supposed
he
to live,
not.
son.
he
He
not.
not.
He
He not,
not.
son.
They were
He
supposed to
not,
get him
son.
the fuck up out of here.
Nah, son. Nah, son. Nah, son.
Cause he's like coming on our grounds, like at this moment. You know what I'm saying? It is what
Right.
it is. It
Nah,
is.
son. Nah, son.
But
Nah,
right,
son.
Cassidy is one of those guys who be like, "Yo, I started this shit. Right? What y'all doing? Like, I started this shit." So he kind of, in a way, does like I'm from the root of the freestyle battling. I'm coming back to y'all new school people and letting y'all know what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I say for Cassidy, he didn't start what we doing now,
Not the you are
and it's
like
not
not the industry, but the
right,
essence
right.
of the sport. Yeah.
The essence of the battle. Now, I'd say he was a part of it, but he didn't start it. He didn't start it. We have to go back to like
Yeah, yeah.
Kool Moe Dee and Busy B to say who started actual rap battling. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right, right, right,
nah,
right, right.
that's not it. He didn't start it. I say he probably put in the ground a lot of groundwork, but unfortunately, we can't research none of that groundwork. We know that it happened. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right,
We heard
right.
stories about it, but it's not going to have that effect if you can't look it up and be like, oh, he was here. Oh, he did this. He did that. He did that. We
Right.
got stories from, people that was around when he was battling rappers, not
Mm,
battle rappers. He was battling rappers.
right.
And I feel like there's not many rappers that could stand in front of a low tier battle rapper. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right, right, right. Cause
So,
they cause even rappers admit it's different shit. They be like, nah, I could never do what
exactly.
y'all do. Yeah, every time we interview somebody on Match with Opinion, like a industry artist or anybody, anytime you talk to an industry artist, they always like,
Right.
yo, that shit y'all do, we cannot
Yeah,
do
it's
that.
different.
Yeah, we
Look,
cannot
to
do that.
quote to quote to quote Drake himself, Drake
Mm,
told me face to face, he was like, yo, what y'all do on that stage makes what we do look like child's play.
mm-hmm. Facts.
And I was honored to hear that from Drake.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the biggest rapper in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Bro,
mean? So to
it's
hear
literally
him
like
say
an
that,
album. It's like an album. The amount of time you spit up there sometimes. It's a whole. It's so many bars, metaphors, punch. Like it's just crazy imagery, like all
facts.
types of shit. It's a lot of shit that a lot of big artists can't even put in an album. You know what I'm saying? So
So you
he's
you
right.
you think about it like one round could be like 6 or 7 16s.
Mm-hmm.
So you break that down nowadays, it's only like um maybe two verses in a song nowadays.
Hook, two
So that's
bridges.
that's 3.5 songs
Mm-hmm.
every round.
Crazy. Nuts.
So yeah,
See, give battle
nuts.
rappers they flowers today, y'all. Not tomorrow,
Facts.
today.
Facts.
If you see a battle
Facts.
rapper on Twitter or something, send them the flower emoji. Do something.
Yeah, facts. Send them the flowers, man. I did a sit down with Afion Crockett today,
Dope.
and he was like, "Yo, I've been watching you guys." Like he brought up a clip of when I checked Soldier Boy, like back in the days for dissing Nas.
Mm.
And that's like that shit was like 13, 14 years ago. And I was like, oh shit, you've been watching since then. And he's like, yo, I don't know if you guys will ever get the credit you deserve for what it takes to do what you do.
Right.
It's real.
Right.
It's
Right.
real. So shout out to all the battle rappers out there, even the ones I don't like. Like shout out to all of y'all
Right.
because what we do on this stage is truly incredible. It's
Fact.
truly incredible. Word.
Speaking of the battle rappers that you do not like, right?
Mhm.
In
Right,
round one, you came at a couple
right,
people on there. What's going on?
right.
We know the
Li-
vibes already with certain
Listen,
ones.
man. You know when you in a you leave the kids in the crib and you say, yo, I'll be back. Make sure that everything's clean, the bed is made up, wash the dishes out the sink or whatever, this, that, and the third. And then you at work and you call and you hear the kids wilding and you like, yo, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And somebody in the background be like, yo, hang up the phone, and then you rush home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my first round was. When you rush home, you come in the crib and you like, yo, you, come here. What, get over there. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that was. That's what that was. I came back up in the crib and I had to get the kids in
In
line. You
order,
know what I
in
mean?
order, in order. Definitely.
So, you know what I mean? So I understand that there's some bloggers that'll be like, well, he didn't focus on his opponent. Look, we are paid to rap, period.
Mm-hmm.
If the rap is whack, the rap is whack. But if a motherfucker get up there, no matter how he spend his time, and it's fire, nigga, it was fire. Just say it was fire. Yo, I think he got that. That was fire. Because I've seen where bloggers are pick and choose when they want to institute this fake rule of you got to focus on your opponent. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Like, I remember back in the days when Mook did the timeout thing where he was like, yo, timeout, let me address some other shit. And he was talking to the Detroit niggas. And then he was like, now back to regularly scheduled programming. Everybody loved that.
Right.
Nobody said, yo, I think Serious Jones got that round because he stopped to talk to them Detroit niggas. Like, what? No, it was fire. You know what I mean? Jerry West had a whole round going at smack. Everybody loved that. And that's like, what, last year?
Right.
That's last year? So for the bloggers, because I've been seeing people talking about it or whatever, for the bloggers that have been picking and choosing when they want to institute this rule, like, we're not going for that. We're not going for that. We get paid to rap. If it's fire, it's fire. You can't take no points away from somebody. That's my time on the stage. That's their time on the stage. They get to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. Right. If it's fire, period.
Now, you definitely had some fire in there. The shot you took at Goods, keep that slick talk bottled up. I thought that was crazy. Love that line. You took shots at DNA. Little bit of surf, right? A little surf, a little sprinkle surf in there.
Surf got like one line, but it wasn't. I used surf as a bar to get it Geechi.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what I said, been a minute since I got to get this work off. Nigga get too excited, I might fuck around and take a shirt off. I ain't talking about stripping. I pick up the grip and lick a shot. Come get this Smirnoff, this Mossberg. I call Sue Surf and take a third off. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's a punch.
It's a bar.
That's a punch.
The bar.
Yeah, that's a punch.
The bar. Then I came right back with I run up with them 2-2-3s. Wop, wop, wop. Now your meat hanging off the bone like Nunu knees.
Yeah, son. Why you had to come at Nunu like that, son?
Yo, Fit, you know why? You know why, Fit.
Yo.
You know why, Fit. You know why. You know why. You and I know what's going on. Can't so lie.
She about to go to the gym.
Yo, son.
To the real shit.
I didn't hear that line before. And I'm like, yo, where that come from? You snuck that in there? You freestyled that?
Nah, somebody told me that they saw Nunu do a blog and she threw something in the trash can and she was like, yo, that's Mav Hoffa right there. I was like, word? All right.
Wow. Okay.
She was on stage with her knees out too.
Right, yes. That's what I was like. I think that was my exact response. I said, oh, babe, and her knees out. And her knees out.
It's her knees for me.
Man. But you know, it's all in fun. You know, I don't hold no grudges against them. I understand they doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? I just do something different. That's it. Oh, I'm not gonna waste my time talking about you in a blog because it's not that important for me. But in a battle, I know that you're somebody that I can use. You know what I mean? I can use you. I don't have to use you for a blog. I use you in a battle. Period.
Right. Hold up. I'm getting some block alerts from the team here. A couple people I gotta block off this bitch. So block alert. Where we at? Babe, just say the name. All right. Bride Thick Self, how are you? You're now blocked the fuck off this page. Bye, bitch. All right. There you go. We'll never see that hoe again. Back to Mav Hoffa. You see, guys? You be respectful on this platform or you will get the fuck out of here. Thank you. Everybody, cheers. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So, anyway.
I got snipers over on my joint.
Yes, man, the snipers. Yo, you have brought the snipers onto this channel. Cause the channel was like, yo, Fit, you need some snipers, son. And I'm like,
you team.
I was hilarious. But I know you got the snipers over there. And it's hilarious.
My gun is gonna hold down the whole squad. Your
gun is deep, son. They like 35 packs of snipers.
Yo, I don't even get to see the hate.
Right.
I don't even get to see it. It come up blocked. It pop up on my screen, blocked already. I'm like, damn, my gun is just moving.
Yo, that's a fact. That is a fact. I'm not gonna lie. What I would say on caffeine, what they got to do better is the at process. Like just even getting at people. Like on YouTube with comments, you click it and you get like 8 options, right? You be like, look,
Right.
you want to block the bitch? You want to see her later? You want to block her for an hour? Or you want to block her just for today?
Right.
On this shit, it's like,
Right.
yo, you just block her. You never gonna see her again. That's it. That's the to it.
Word. Word. You don't know if it was a fan that was high or drunk and just said the wrong thing. You
Facts. Because I've had people hit me up on Twitter like, damn, Fit, you blocked me, and all I said was some shit, and then I was just like, damn, babe, why we block him? He was like, that wasn't me. I swear, it wasn't me.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh
it's
my
friendly
God.
fire over my shit too.
Right. It happens.
Word.
It
Motherfuckers be like, yo, why
happens.
get sniped? Well, my gun is quick, dude. You was standing next to a hater.
Right.
You was standing next to a hater, got
You-
clapped. My bad.
You laugh out loud. You just laugh out loud at some hating shit, so I'm gonna block you. So it's like that shit is iffy too. We don't know when to laugh. We not sure. Oh man.
You know what? No, it's some funny shit. This nigga Cam said when a nigga leave a hating comment on his shit,
Mhm.
he'll leave it for a little while, to see who like it, and then block all of them.
Yo, actually, I love that idea. Damn, I'm stealing that. I'm gonna leave that shit. See all the niggas waiting on it. Block everybody. Yo, Cameron
Word.
actually just went off on that Derek dude, the cheating dude on YouTube. What's his name?
Yeah.
Derek.
What-
What the hell?
What's his name?
I don't know. his
Derek
fucking name.
what?
Somebody help me in the
Y'all
chat.
know his name?
Oh, Jackson. Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson. Yeah.
Thank you. Cameron wild on him because he posted a picture of DMX, and he was like, "Nah, B, take that shit down. You been missing since you cheated on your girl, so don't come up in here popping out with some sympathy shit because we still think you a bird ass." Like he went crazy,
He did.
and the dude was like, "Boy, you act like I cheated on you. Like, why you so mad at me?" So yeah.
Hey,
Mind you, I didn't even know who this boy was when people was posting about him. Like everybody was
Right.
posting these memes and shit, and I'm like, yo, who is this dude? I kind of still don't know who this dude is. Like, who is he?
Yeah, I don't really know either. Supposedly he was like some a relationship guru, according to Jenna.
That's
You
wild.
did you see his stuff before they found out he was?
Yeah, he used to post a bunch of videos like about how black men don't cheat. And,
And he got
how
caught
you should treat
cheating.
women, how you should treat women.
No,
and,
but I heard he was a little extreme with it in a way where he was emasculating men
yeah,
to a certain extent
yeah.
with the things that he was saying. So he was basically preaching you got to bow down extra hard, and got caught out there, you know, standing up in the wrong spot. You know what I mean?
Yo, my man is even blogging in front of his mistress crib and shit. Like,
Yeah.
he like, that's
Yeah.
my house. That's my house.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
It's like doing read between the lines. And in your background, you got some shady shit going on. It's like, yo, what the fuck? That's
Yo,
you?
You know what's wild about that? Like you gotta accept that, you know, when you see people on the internet nowadays, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Like you don't know who these people are. You know what I mean? A lot of we're getting to a place in society where nobody's fact checking, nobody's checking nobody's background, nobody's seeing like who got the credentials to say the shit that they saying. We
Yeah,
just
that's a
looking at
fact.
shit, and if we agree with it, oh yeah, I rock with him. You know what I mean? Like that's not it, man. You don't know who you agreeing with. So
Or cancel
you know what I'm
culture,
saying?
how
Like,
they just canceling any and everything. Like, fuck that, you
Yeah,
getting canceled.
yeah, cancel culture is basically everybody that wasn't, you know what I mean, like tough enough to join a gang. they on Instagram and fucking Twitter with it. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is corny. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And we spoke about this a couple times. It'd be the people with the Goku faces and their main pick is the egg or some shit, saying some crazy shit online about you.
Yeah,
And you be
yeah,
like,
facts. Like It'd be Goku saying, "Yo,
Goku.
Math, you're not a real nigga."
Yeah, like Goku,
I'm
what is
like, yo,
going on? Why you
like,
coming at me
yeah,
like that? I
Goku, why
watch
you
all your
touching?
shows. I watch all your shows.
You know what I'm saying? I watched that. I watched every version of Dragon Ball. Why is
Like,
you? It's
damn,
foul.
it's fucked
But you
up.
know, it is what it is. It's the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's not the real world. It's like GTA, bro. Like you running around in GTA when you log in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, man.
Word.
And I don't know. It kind of sucks. It kind of sucks because I feel like if you stick by the method, yo, if you won't tell me this shit in person, don't tell me this shit on Twitter. Just don't.
I
Because
no. You know what? I think there should be two different internets. There should be an internet like the one that we got, and then there should be one where people could get your fucking address. You know what I'm saying? You'll watch your fucking mouth on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be careful how you talk to people on that shit. You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so there should be two of them. I spend most of my time at the other shit. Like
Yeah.
this shit right here, like sometimes it be tripping. But you just gotta look at it like yo, I'm getting online to have fun, or I'm getting online for you know what I mean. You can't take none of this shit too personal because half the times it be somebody sitting there trying to think up what they can say that's either fucked up or crazy to get some attention.
Mm-hmm.
They might not even feel the way that they're typing. They're just typing it because they think people will like it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And man, how many times somebody say something crazy to you, and then you hit them back like "fuck out of here" or "suck my dick" or something, and then they hit you back like "yo, I ain't really mean that." I like what I had meant was. Sometimes I feel like they do it just for the
But yeah,
shock value, just to get your
and,
attention.
and unfortunately, it does get our attention sometimes. So I learned like a method that I have is for everybody that like writes some hate shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go and talk to all the people who showed love and leave that alone or delete that shit. But I'm not gonna just pay attention because it does happen, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody sees some shit, you'll go look at them, you'll be like, who is this nigga? Like, why do we care? Why do
Yeah.
we why do we care who this person is? You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? Like
facts,
so
facts.
so I'll go to the people that showing love and I'll get more acquainted with them. So like even when I'm doing read between the lines, I got to the point where I recognize so many names.
Yep.
Like I'm so yeah, you was on here last week and da da da
Facts.
because I'll pay more attention to the love.
Facts,
You
facts,
know what I
facts,
mean? Hold on,
facts.
somebody's trying to call me. It's not popping up though. Decline it. Yeah.
Nah, same here.
Right.
Same here.
So
A lot of people you recognize. That's what same here. I do the same shit. Just try to show more love to the people who showing you love, and just block the motherfuckers.
right,
That's the
right.
concept.
You don't need the other shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. So after the Geechi battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on taking any more battles on caffeine anytime soon, or is there somebody that's itching at you that you might take on that platform, or you might take your talents somewhere else, or you might just chill for a little bit?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I know I got a lot of other things to do, like this Justin project, like making sure that shit rolls out properly. You know what I mean? Because I just like you fit, just just like me, just like Cortez, just like Murder Mook, just like Sirius Jones, we all got into battle rap to get more exposure for our music.
Facts, 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 facts.
And I feel like at some point we lost that. We left
Mm-hmm.
it alone. We started thinking about battle rap too much. So I don't want to just be known for like just dissing people and tearing their life up and shit like that. I want to contribute more with my talent, and music is the platform to do that. So this Justin project is gonna be real personal, and I feel like you know if you can identify with the things that I'm saying on the project, then it's a win because I'm definitely dropping some jewels on it too.
Got you. What can we look forward to in the album? Like, was it something that inspired you, that just gave you a bunch of songs to put out? Or was it a body of work that was kind of made in the making, like for some time now, that kind of just came together?
Well, this project, like I've had like records that I never released because they were real personal records. You know what I'm saying? So I never felt comfortable until now we're releasing certain shit. Like this shit that you heard, Fit, and you like, yo, why you won't put this out?
Right,
And I
right,
just
right.
didn't feel comfortable, putting that personal information out there. But now I'm at a point in my life where I want people to know who I am. I don't want to leave this planet and people not know what I stood for, what I believed in, who I loved, um,
Mhm.
um, things that I've been through, what I overcame. I want people to know these things now. You know what I mean? So they could never hear somebody saying or talking about me in a certain manner and be able to even believe that shit. They'd be like, nah, he don't stand for that. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, 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 right. I think people probably know you more than ever since you stepped into the podcast game and really took it to a different level. And I think inspired a lot of other people to do podcasting and to,
Definitely.
you know, put a camera up and be who you are and shit like that. I think you inspire me in a lot of ways. That's why I fuck with you. So I think that that's a big deal. And what could you say on that side, like as far as the podcasting? I know how you got in it, but more so, how has it been since? And then now coming, doing battles in between and shit like that. How do you feel about podcasting?
Um, Podcasting, YouTube shows. It's funny when I got the name Hoffa. It was because I started a crew called the Union,
Mm-hmm.
and Jimmy Hoffa started the Teamsters Union, and he helped a lot of motherfuckers eat. Like he showed motherfuckers what they were supposed to do to eat. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And I feel like in that in that aspect, I've done the same thing as far as like finding avenues, not really seeing where it was going, but like once I found an avenue, anybody who called me up, from you to Pat Stay to anybody that was like, yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? Or what should I do with this? What should I do with that? I've always been open with that information because I've always wanted all of us to eat. I feel like we all should be fucking millionaires right now.
Right.
You know
Agreed.
what I'm saying?
Hand
Like the
down.
people that watch us, why not?
Right. Right. Right.
So I feel I'm proud that through me trying to figure out my own shit, I helped a lot of other people figure out their shit too.
Right.
And
Right.
if it helps, if it makes your life better, then that's what's up. You know what I mean? Like I did what I was supposed to do. I'm sure there's gonna be a battle rapper that's gonna come up with some shit tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, how you do that?" You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, I feel like there are certain people in the culture who will figure shit out, but they don't want nobody else to know because they just want to be better than you. I've never
Right.
felt.
Yeah,
I,
I talk about that a lot with almost every guest, like, or everybody I talk to, how people are so stingy with game. That shit I can never understand, and I feel like that's the groundwork for like my dumb advice. How I started this shit off just telling people like, yo, my relationship kind of sucks right now and I don't know what to do about it. And if you was in this position, what would you do? Because this is what I did, and that shit was not the wave. You know what I mean? And it started from there, and I feel like now it's just kind of into a different place where it's like, yo, I will give you game about whatever. You know what I mean? Like, or advice
right,
on whatever. Don't take it as
right,
fucking facts because sis, I done bumped my head a couple times. But
right,
take it as somebody who lived through the shit, did the shit already, and is somebody like you who came up from the same environment, and maybe we can share some similarities and you can gain some shit from it. You know what I'm saying? So like
right,
anything I learn, I feel like a little kid with like candy. Like look. Like when I like math, I'd be like, yo, I never knew this shit. Like this is crazy. How you do that? Like you know what I mean? And it's so
right,
exciting for me to keep figuring it out. You know what I mean? And I think you do that well. I think you did it well. And I think you having the podcast really show people who you were outside of a stigma that people continue to try to keep you in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I think a lot of people know more of math because of the podcast. So I think you should
right.
keep, definitely should keep
I, I,
doing that.
I think all battle rappers should keep in mind, like, you know, you have fans in battle rap, and then there's battle rap fans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your personal fans, they want to hear your music.
Right.
They want to buy your clothing. They want to see what new endeavors you're venturing into. They want to support what you're doing. Then there's the battle rap fans that they only a fan of you when the mob is saying you're doing well in the culture.
Right.
You- And even though the battle rap fans that as a group may be larger than your own personal fans,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a reason to not cater to your personal fans and develop a way to communicate with them constantly, to keep them there, because it's really like being in a relationship. If you start off doing certain things and you stop, then the person that you're in a relationship with, like, this motherfucker change, I ain't sticking around or whatever. But if you give that attention and you keep them there, the relationship will flourish. So I've never I've never felt like keeping that type of game from people was important, because I'm gonna do my thing, you're gonna do your thing.
Right.
If we
Right.
all do, like, I don't gotta be the first millionaire in battle rap, but the first person who get there is gonna show everybody else who can do it.
Speaking of millionaires and battle rap, that's some shit that be breaking my heart every day. Um, I feel like I had came to a point in my life and shit where I was like, damn, like what up with this battle rap shit? Like, is this ever gonna land me where I need to be? Right? Is this ever going to put me in a millionaire position? When I kind of the only solution I figured out to that was kind of like, all right, it has to be like a springboard to other ventures in order to make you a millionaire. Um,
Right.
and battle rap is just not in a place, I think, at the moment to make everybody just live off battle rap. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
do you think it will get there? And what are the steps that need to be taken in order to get there, in your opinion?
I definitely believe. I think that we here already. We just gotta figure out how,
Right.
because there's ways of making. There's billions of ways to make $1 million.
Correct.
You just gotta cultivate your own fan base. Battle rap introduces you to people. Some of those people are gonna follow you home. When I say follow you home, like go to your page, follow you, go to your YouTube, subscribe to your channel, and all that. What do you do at that point? How do you keep those people? That's the important part. How do you expose? And the answer for me is being a little bit more accessible and a little bit more vulnerable.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people, they may get tied up into characters on shows because they feel like after a while they know that person. So in a way, the more you expose who you are, they become connected to your character, and they'll follow you into other ventures. Like, there's battle rappers I've seen. Um, he's not a battle rapper, but Piper Boy Williams be giving like stock advice and shit like that. You know what I mean? He's
Right. Right.
probably getting stock advice from his fans also.
Right. Right. Right.
Who
Right.
knows what that could lead to? You know what I mean? So
Well,
you never know, bro.
I
Like, you
feel
don't know
like
who's watching
sometimes
you. You
that
don't
should
know
be
who's
in
in the cliques.
that being a sub that being I be trying not to fuck with the stock shit because that should be in like sketchy waters. You know what I'm saying? It's like at what point is
Sometimes,
this not a crime? You know what I mean? Where do
yeah,
I stop where I could do federal time for sharing stock tips?
yeah. No, no. It's only a crime if you inside of a company sharing info about your company so that people will trade. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Or
That's called insider trade.
right. Or any person you're involved with that you would have knowledge of that based on your connection
Yeah, but the
basically.
person on the outside of the company is not committing a crime. The person on the inside
Right, 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 right.
that's giving information out,
Correct, correct, correct,
that's the
correct,
person that's.
correct, correct. So when people be asking me about stock tips for like, yo, what about stock where you work? I'll be like, listen, I can't really, can't really talk to you about that. Right? but that's fire too. You know what I mean? I noticed that
Word.
for a long time I've been on this, cleaning up my act shit, get my credit right, get own assets and shit. And I feel like before this wasn't like a huge conversation, but I do see more and more big artists talk about it, and people in high places talk about it and try to get their fans involved and shit like that. But this was something that was not talked about before, which is why I feel like sometimes people are just so far behind, because like all the information that was like accessible to others was not accessible to people like us in the hood and shit. Like nobody was really talking about stock tips when I was growing up at all. I wish there was though. That's why I think it's important for this generation, the next or whatever, to kind of keep that in the conversation so people can fucking flourish. We good in the chat, y'all? Where we at? All right, we gotta block somebody. The rant burner phone. See you later, buddy. It's nice to see ya. Thanks for joining my dumb advice. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through.
Am I back?
You are back.
All right, cool.
You are back. You are back. You are back. But yeah, it's had to block somebody real quick. Get them out the chat. All right, y'all. I know.
Sometimes you gotta lead them people there and let them see you win.
Sometimes.
That pisses them off even more.
Right.
That pisses them off even more. You know what I mean?
Right. It depends. It depends on how crazy it gets. You know,
right.
Babe, you can't be getting crazy just because they say little baby stuff. But yo, he was in the chat telling people to kill themselves. Listen, I'm not licensed to talk y'all off the ledge, so y'all gotta get this guy out the chat. I mean, not. All right, cool. I want to talk next Legends Only, man. Geechi was talking about it in the battle. He said niggas don't watch that shit. Son, what we talking about? What we doing with Legends Only? What we doing with that?
Yo, I don't know what he talking about, because as far as I'm concerned, I got more than 1 million views on them shit, so I don't know what he talking about.
So 1 million motherfuckers watched.
I don't know who people. Yeah, like
1 million people watched.
But you know what? I feel like in battle rap is different. Everybody battles different, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know you personally, you like to have more fact-based type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody's on that time. Some niggas just look for something that'll sound good and say it. You know what I mean? Like
facts.
Him saying nobody watches that shit, it sounded dumb to me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, if that's something he felt like was cool with saying. There was other things he brought up in that battle. I was like,
yo, you know what's crazy? He did say nobody watch it, but I think he watch it. He watch it.
Of course he did. He stole a bar from it.
He took the Nicky Jam bar. The Jam bar.
He took the Nicky Jam bar.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like,
you stole a bar from Nicky Jam.
Right. I was like, you stole a ball from Nicky Jam. Everybody went crazy for it. I was like, yo, that's Nicky shit, son.
Yeah, facts.
Shout out to Nicky Jam, man. Niggas taking your shit.
Jam. Yo, niggas stealing your shit, son. Niggas stealing your shit. That's crazy.
But anybody who saw it would have knew that. You know what I'm saying? He was stealing that shit. But as far as like this matchup, do you think it was your toughest competition yet, or you feel like you got in front of people that was way tougher than that?
I don't never look at my competition like they tough.
Okay.
I look at it like it's really up to me. You know what I mean? Like it's not up to my competitor to whether I win or lose. It's up to me. So that's never really a factor in my mind. Like Geechi, I'm not gonna discredit anything that he does. It's just in my head. I just don't put it in my head that the win or the loss is up to them. It's really up to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
So
not
like,
not like that, but
in,
do you think like, all right, cool. Like, most people when they ask me that, I'm on some shit like, well, I mean, who do I really think who was the nicest person that ever was in front of me that day? You know what I mean? Do you think Geechi was a good, great Geechi that day, opposed to like when you battled? I don't know. You have billions of battles, so you can name any battle. A Rex, a
yeah.
Hollow, Av, a fucking Ill Will, anybody. Do you think he came better than those guys?
I'm not to sound weird, but I don't know. For me, that's like hard to judge because I hear a lot of the same shit a lot. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't an angle other than the stuff he made up about Vegas, which was like, it was funny. It was funny, but other than that, everything else I've heard before.
Can I get juice, babe?
So I mean, you got to give Geechee credit for punchlines.
Right.
You know what I mean? He did have like a pot juice line that I felt like okay, that was fine. That was fine. But it wasn't much of it that I felt like yo, I never heard somebody say this before. You know what I mean? And that's just from me being the one person that's at all of my battles, listening to what my opponents are saying. So that's my take on it. But
Got you.
you know what I mean? I score things differently. I like to speak truth. I felt like there was a message I needed to get out there. I'm battling Geechee. I know who's watching. So let me talk to those people. Let me give those people some information. Like that whole clean neighborhood act, that's real shit. In case people don't understand why Bobby Smurder went down. People
Mm-hmm.
don't understand why Takashi 69 was investigated in the first place. People don't understand why Casanova is locked up right now, free Casanova. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get it, if they don't see what's coming, because it's becoming a culture of, yo, rep the gang, show all your guns, be active in the street, and you a rapper. Nah, nah, nah. That's a trap. That's a trap. I could go even deeper than that and tell you just getting into those situations is a fucking trap. You
Got
know
you.
what I mean? Like it's time we let go of the old way of thinking or these traditional stereotypes and really start to build something different. I would respect the gang culture more if it was more beneficial to people other than rappers nowadays. You know what I mean? Like if you could go to college and when you get out of law school, you could get a job at fucking Shorn Howard or some crazy shit, or you know what I mean, some because you blood and one of the niggas up there is blood. You know what I'm saying? Like I would respect that. I would respect that. But for right now, all it is a culture of yo, fuck up your life, fuck up your life, give your life to the system, or give your life to something that when you dead and gone, ain't nobody gonna remember you because you just gonna be another statistic. You know what I mean? So the message I wanted to deliver was really like, what are y'all doing? Do y'all
Right.
understand what's going on out here? Y'all think this shit is cool? Nah, this ain't how my OGs brought me up. My OGs brought me up to use my brain to
Mm-hmm.
assess situations and figure things out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And once you see, oh, this is a fail, then you dip on it. But a lot of people are seeing this is a fail. Maybe I'll be different. Nah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. It's a fail for everybody.
I mean, you definitely delivered that message. I mean, that was a huge part of the clip. Even Caffeine that kept playing that clip.
Yeah.
That was a big moment for the battle. A lot of people was feeling it. They loved where it was going, the angle, and you definitely
Right.
delivered that message. So you got the point that you wanted to get across for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, math. I gotta ask you the question that I asked everybody. I did ask you before, but has
What's
it
that?
changed? The 4-4 question. I did ask you this, right?
The 4-4 question?
Maybe I didn't ask you this. Oh my god, I didn't ask you this. Oh, all right. So boom, 4 rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What battle rapper do you like for laughs? Meaning they're funny, they give you a kiki, haha, this funny joke, you're a funny rapper. Two,
Mm-hmm.
the battle rapper you like for bars, meaning they got the most potent bars in your opinion and you're a fan of them because of that. Three, the battle rapper you like for now, meaning they probably not gonna last a long time. They just gonna be here for the moment and y'all dick riding there a little bit, but they gonna be gone soon. And then four, the battle rapper you like forever. So the first one is for laughs. Let's get it.
Well, I'm sorry because I'm gonna fuck this question up. I'm gonna fuck this question up a little bit.
You gonna say yourself?
But no, I'm gonna just answer the last question and say it's the battle rapper that can do all of that shit.
The okay, so who is that in your book? The battle rapper that will always be in your top five.
Um, always in my top five. All right, this list is gonna fuck a lot of people up. Mm, that's kind of tough. Somebody, if I was to pick out people that can do it all, Averb, and no, not Averb, no, A Ward would definitely be in that list.
Okay.
A Ward rebuttals, he's funny, he got punchlines, he got schemes, he got everything. There's not one particular thing that you could say, well, his rebuttal game crazy if you had to pick something.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, A Ward is one of those battles that can do everything.
So would you say somebody like that is just like the best battle rapper of all time?
I would say that because no matter who you put him up against, you could beat a puncher with an angle. You could beat an angle with punching. So if you could go up against somebody who could do it all and go home with the W, then you a special type of person. Pat Stay, another person who does it all. You know what I mean?
True, true. I think he's one. Yeah, I think Pat is one of the most well-read because that dude could make you laugh, hit a punch, scheme, jokes, like everything, everything, everything. I do believe
Word.
he is one of those dudes for real, for real, for real.
Charlie's another one.
But
Um,
is it ever a situation where like a jack of all trades is a master of none? Right? Is there ever some situations like that? Like, hey, if you're good at everything, there's no way you could be the best at something.
well, if you're good at everything, you could be the best at battle rapping.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like to have it all in my catalog.
Right.
Like, I
You on
don't
you on
I
that list too?
yeah, I don't want people to be like, I well, she's funny or she's just a gumbar person. Like, I like to do all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is fun to me. Like, it all comes
Right.
out the head, when you. But I do think like there's certain things that I do better. You know what I mean? And that's my progress. You know what I mean? That's where it's like, every time I battle, I'll be like, I really killed punches this battle. Wow, like look
Yeah.
at me punching this bitch's head
Right.
off. And
Right.
then you know what I mean. Certain battles is just fucking hilarious. I think
Right.
it also depends on who I battle too. Some people I just want to make fun of more because it's just fucking funny. They either really
Right.
bad looking. It's like this can't be life. Like how am I battling? How am I battling you?
Right.
Like I could just kill you
Right.
with jokes because this is a joke.
Right.
But when I know I'm going against somebody who's real dope, and if I play around, I might get my head punched off. I'm going in there with all my tricks. Like yeah, bitch, you gonna see everything. Like, don't play with me
You
today,
got to.
cause I'm gonna fuck
You
you
got
up.
to.
Yeah.
I get a lot of before battles. I get a lot of people hit me up saying, "Yo, Math, no jokes." I never listen. I never listen. I never listen because like, nah, you gonna get the joke.
Right, right, right.
I could go. I could go with punches. I might say something that you don't get, but a joke, that shit is almost universal.
Right.
Everybody's gonna be like, they're gonna laugh and point, and to be like, you think about it in high school, that was the nigga you didn't want to fuck with, the nigga
Right.
that was gonna make everybody look at you and go, ah. You ain't want no problems
You
with
didn't
that
want
nigga. You know
that.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
That's a
so,
fact. That's a
so I
fact.
never listen. Like, I'm like, this is the type of battle I am. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna do everything. Like, why would I limit myself to just one thing? It
Right,
doesn't
right.
make sense.
Well, I'm glad you got to touch the caffeine stage and tell me how it was, cause I was
Yo,
like,
shout out
yo,
to the caffeine
you know,
staff.
all right,
Shout out to
yeah,
the
how you feel
Yeah,
about the
shout out to the
experience?
caffeine staff. They would they I got a lot of love. A lot of love from the caffeine staff. Shout out to everybody over there, from the security to the directors, the programmers, the camera people, the sound guys. Like, shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they showed a lot of love, especially after that third round. Like, if my peers wasn't coming up to me, and there was some peers, shout out to Danny Meyer, shout out to B Dot, but the staff was like, I just wanted to tell you that was amazing. And I'm like, you
Fuck
know
with
what I
that.
mean?
Right,
So,
right, right.
word. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Definitely.
Dope. Shout out to the
The only thing,
security.
don't the security, I don't know what it is, man. Security guards always fuck with me. They always know who I am. I don't know. That shit is crazy. But the only thing that I say I didn't like was the stage. I didn't like the stage.
So what
I didn't
about
like the
it?
stage.
What about it didn't you like?
It's too small. I wanted to move around.
But I
It
mean,
was way too small.
I was telling you before, it kind of reminds me of like a volume stage. Like cuz everybody used to say, "Yo, if you want a volume, it's a favoritism shit. It's whoever's there. It's so small that it's whoever's there in their team. If there's more people there, you just look crazy like you're losing."
Right. And that's real.
But
That's real.
is it similar to that in at caffeine?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, Geechi said during the battle, stop complaining about the gas. You in LA. And it kind of hit me like, yeah, he's kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this was New York, nigga, I'd probably be fucking roasting you right now. You
Right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like, but
And that's a
but
home court
I just think
advantage.
you should have an opportunity, being that it's not open to the public. You should have an opportunity to invite more people that's gonna be with you. You know what I mean? So like it don't make sense that, okay, yeah, Geechi's from LA, but why is my guest list limited and his shit is almost unlimited? That don't make no sense.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean? You got like 20, 25 people in there, and you telling me, yo, Math, you only got 5. Like, what is that?
Because in that case, then clearly he could just have 100 people, and
Yeah,
if it's in
they
his
just gonna cheer for
hometown,
anything.
yeah.
Right. They're just gonna cheer for it. It's gonna look lopsided. So that was my only issue. When I found out that they was gonna have a crowd, I knew, like, okay, yeah, the fix is in. So let me just stack my shit, make sure I know I'm talking to the camera, and try my best to ignore the crowd, because I already know whose side the crowd is on. You know what I mean?
But I did think people showed you love. I think it was some non-haters in there that was giving your credit, some your bars credit. Your punches was
Mhm.
hitting, your laughs was funny. Every people was laughing, but you was there in person, so you could probably see what was
Yeah, I
what.
can see the
You
difference.
could yeah, you
I
know what
can
I'm
see
saying.
the difference.
Right, right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right, right. Cause you
I was
standing
even
next to these people, you know what I mean? Like you say their faces.
exactly
You know what I mean?
right. I could tell you for sure. after that first round, Nunu was laying it on heavy
Oh,
for Geechi.
she probably was like, "Yeah, Geechi, fuck him up, fuck that nigga up now."
Yo, yo, we really need to do something about the biasness that's allowed to be on certain leagues. That's one thing I respect about RBE.
Hmm.
You're not gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see that. It's blatant on
Yeah,
URL.
yeah. I
It's
mean, you
blatant.
got you got Surf as the commentator first of all, right?
No, but one thing I can say, and I'm gonna give him credit for this because I'm not just gonna ignore, when he does do something cool. He came out on stage after the battle. He was like saying it was a dope
Oh
battle and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit. Like I give him credit for that. I
Right,
give him
right,
credit
right.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
But the pregame, like, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't feeling none of that shit. And that's why motherfuckers had to get spanked while I was doing my shit.
I mean, it's harder to talk shit when the person's like in your face. That's really what it be. Like, I mean, you was there.
It's
Like
easier for me. It's easier for me.
that. That's usually how you notice the real ones in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lord, cause Lord knows when he was talking all that shit, I was going crazy in the chat, and then you popped up on them. God, that shit was the best feeling I ever had. I was like, yo, this is amazing. I didn't even know you was there. Like, I'm texting Math like, yo, Surf talking crazy on this app.
Yeah,
And then you pop up on
yeah.
the screen. That shit was amazing. I was like, this shit
Well,
was great.
niggas thought I teleported there, son.
Yo, it seemed like you teleported. Like, go gadget. Let's go. I was like, what the fuck? Oh man,
Yeah,
son.
that shit
But
was crazy.
yo, I be in there trying to hold it down. But I see that people. What do you think about like the chat and like how people be in it? Do you think it's fair game for people to express like how they feel about the battle in the chat, or you do feel like it's some part of like a biasness, or it
Well,
shouldn't? You know what I mean?
one thing that I asked for in the face-off the night before the battle, I said, while y'all watching this battle, turn your phone sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like battle rappers are spitting intricate shit, and we're lyricists. You know what I mean? Sometimes only a lyricist, most of the time, only a lyricist is going to get the shit that you're saying. But the fans that follow, if they get it, it's like that's a plus. You know what I mean? But you definitely not gonna be able to get everything if you're listening and reading comments at the same time. So I
Right.
asked everybody, yo, please turn your phone sideways.
And I
Like,
seen people in
watch
the
the
chat say
battle.
that though. People in the chat did say
Word,
that. It was like, yo,
word,
flip y'all shit sideways. You know what I mean? I might have said it too.
right,
But yeah, it was dope. You know what I mean? Because it was making a statement by making a very literal small statement, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
right.
like, yo, it's just saying basically pay attention to the battle. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're
Yeah,
watching it for. We all want to comment. We want to be a part of the experience, which is great. Um,
right,
so sometimes when I don't got nothing nice to say, I don't say it at all,
right.
unless the person who's on stage was talking shit about me or my team. Then I be shitting. So that
Right.
I think
Because
that's
you're
the
basically
problem.
getting them back. You're
Right.
basically getting them back.
But I
Like,
think that's
I've seen battles. I've seen battles where motherfuckers is rapping a heart out, and when it goes to like votes or whatever like that, you could tell most people was preoccupied with the other battle rappers and what they were saying in the chat during the battle.
mm,
And it's kind of like, it's like there's like a new generation of corny people out here who do that shit purposely because they just don't want to see you win. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like, I don't need you to lose. Like,
right,
I don't
right.
need anybody to lose to make me feel better. So I don't do shit like that. But there are people who do shit like that. Like, shit's corny.
So we know you were supposed to battle Bonnie on there. That got canceled.
Right.
She backed out twice.
She
Um
retired.
so is that just never gonna happen? Is that scratched out of
She
here,
retired.
or
She retired.
Okay. Literally, like she was like, "Yo, I
Like,
quit battle rap."
she literally retired. All that shit that she was talking went directly out of the window when when you request the smoke and you finally get the smoke and you realize how much smoke it is.
Mm,
You know, you realize you're gonna be walking through the streets looking like you just came out of 9/11.
mm.
You back up and you assess the situation. She retired, bro. Like she really retired.
And like right now, the Queens is doing a thing. And Queen of the Ring,
Yeah, shout out to
the Kings versus Queens events are doing really well. Like it's
mm,
to the point where I see other leagues starting to recruit women, and it's really something that's anticipated now. Do you see
right.
yourself doing Kings versus Queens match in the future?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
don't. That was the one match that I feel like I would have did. Other than that, I don't want to be talking crazy to no women like that. I don't really.
That's
I
what
don't want to
fucking.
be doing that.
That's what Lux said to me when I said, "Yo, Lux, I want to battle." He was like, "Beloved, I can't. I just can't do it with women. Like I can't
Yeah,
do what I
yeah,
do to women." And I'm just like, "Damn, it would be great
right.
to battle Lux
No,
though."
all right. If there was like a motivation behind it, then that's different. With Bonnie, of course, there's that added motivation. She's been harassing me for years. So I just got tired one day and I was like, yo, fuck it. You want the smoke?
Let it
You
go.
really want this? You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
if I don't have that with another female, like, and I probably will never have that with another female,
Mm-hmm.
battle rap, like, nah, I'm not doing it.
What about the tournaments? We seen a tournament for 25K. Now we see a tournament for 100K. That's a lot of little paper there. What do you think about the battlers who are in the competition, and would you do one yourself if the paper and the stakes are on that level?
Nah, I can't see myself doing that because I feel like anytime I touch the stage, it's supposed to be a certain amount of respect put on it.
Mm-hmm.
One, one that tournament is based on the judges they pick and the people on the app. If you're not a favorite on the app, then you're kind of in a situation where like you're fighting a super uphill battle. You know what I mean? Like so they're basically. I'm not telling other people not to do it. If you feel like you could win, you could go in there and do your thing. Like by all means, like prove me wrong or whatever. But for me, I couldn't see myself matching up with any of those names and getting less than what I feel like I deserve for that situation, even if there's 100K at the top of the hill. Like
Gotcha.
I feel like you could make that in a couple of battles.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Well, depending on who the battler is, obviously, because not everybody's getting top tier money in this shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, some people I feel like it's worth it more than others, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I think,
Yeah. Yeah. No.
yeah, because certain
Yeah.
battlers,
I'm not.
they,
I'm not
yeah,
mad. I'm gonna be watching. I'm
right,
gonna be
right,
watching.
right,
You
right.
know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like I can no longer put myself in a position to be subjected to the opinions of people outside of my support group.
Got you.
You dig me? Right.
Well, what do you think of
Because
the? What do you think of the talent that they got so far? Well, this is everybody who's going to be in the tournament. Do you think it was like lackluster? Do you think there could have been some different? If you wanted to see certain names there, or you think they got it together?
I think they got enough to have some really dope battles. They definitely have the right names to have really, really dope battles. Like there's nobody on there that I could say doesn't belong there. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be in the tournament. You shouldn't be in the. There's nobody there that I feel that way about. I feel like and it's a tournament. You never know who is gonna come out on top. If motherfuckers go in there on 100, then by all means do it. But should I ever during this tournament see somebody that I feel like 100% won, but
Mm.
they lose because of the popularity of the other person, then I probably won't watch it no more because that'll be very disappointing to me.
Well, I know you're gonna be watching. Um,
Hmm.
the they threw girls in it this time.
Hmm.
Some people, well, and a lot of people, I feel like at this point should understand that girls do come prepared just as much as men. But
Right.
there's still a lot of people out there that say, just girls is just not really fucking rapping with dudes. The girls that they got in this joint, do you think they can win their matches?
Definitely. It's a tournament. Who I mean, after seeing like who thought Holmesy the God was gonna win the other joint?
Yeah, yeah, nah. I keep it a buck. Nobody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. That's why I stopped giving fucking
He did,
reviews on these shit.
but he did. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, like I said, I don't think there's anybody in there that doesn't deserve to beat it.
Facts. Yeah. I don't know, Mama. Me personally, I don't know if I could do a tournament. I do be seeing the cash prizes, and I'll be like, maybe I would have did it, but I don't know, man. I'm
Fit,
not
you be too
sure.
busy.
Yeah, I
You be
know. That's
too
what I'm saying.
busy, Fit.
I don't know
You
if
be
I
too
could
busy.
battle that many people that close in time and like just back to back because I am so busy. It's not for lack of like material or lack of not wanting to do it, but it's
Right.
like if I had the time, I would do that shit probably. But I can't just be
Well,
doing nothing else.
here's the format. Random bars, you can write those every day.
Right.
Write those every day. Have a portion of your rounds structured towards that person. Go into the randoms,
Mm,
close with a personal. So
right.
then you kind of eliminate having to write for everybody, write for your next opponent when you find out who they are. You'll have a section of random bars that you can go to. You know what I mean? But so you just be writing the outsides of every round.
Mm,
You dig what I'm saying?
right.
So it's doable. I mean, I battled Pat Stay, Hitman, and Shotgun Shug and Dose for the second time all in the same month. So I know it's possible.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
know it's possible.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit in a month.
but
No, not doing that shit in a month.
but
I
the dedication that it took,
nah, yeah,
you know
that's
how many chicks, I pissed off during that time? You know what I mean? How many chicks was like, yo, you ain't calling my phone, no nothing. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm doing right now? You know what I got on my plate? Niggas like, yo, we going out. You coming in? Nah, I can't do it, bro. Like, you really gotta lock in for that type of shit. So
man. Are women's distractions from the battle rap process, or do they enhance it?
you know what? I
Well,
was I was shaking
let's
my
say
head like being funny.
partners, not just women, male partner, female partner, whatever, because there's female battle rappers.
It depends on the partner
Okay, explain.
because I Mika will leave me alone. Like all right, you doing that? All right, cool. I'm gonna go do whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Jen, Jen, she'll help me with the process, not in writing, but like she'll just be there, like, ooh, that's fire. Okay, what next?
gotcha.
You done yet? Yo, you know what you should say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm,
but sometimes they will require their time. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you nigga, you've been doing this. Hello, can we go to dinner? Can we
right.
do something? Can you put your phone down? You know what I mean? Like, so you just gotta have somebody who understands what you're doing and sees it as important. If they don't see it as important, then you need to get the fuck away from that person. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
no. You don't get it. Because sometimes when people get into relationships, they forget that they had their own personal goals, or the person they're in a relationship with doesn't respect their own personal goals because they're trying to merge their goals or create new goals together.
Right.
But that's how you kind of lose yourself. Because then you break up with somebody and you be like, damn, yo, I used to do this, I used to do this. I ain't been doing it like you know what I mean? Like you feel tight. So nah, if the person that you with don't respect what you're doing, that's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
So they gotta kind of respect and support what you're doing. Support is very, very important for everything. For everything. You can't be in my life and not support what I do. You don't belong there then. You
Right.
don't belong. You have to go. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good you cook. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like you have to go. You don't support the thing that's gonna make me sustain the love that I have for myself, the
Right.
pride and the confidence that I have in myself. That's gonna break me down and have me looking like a sucker chasing you around because now you're that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So nah, I can't be that guy. I gotta be the guy that's doing what I need to do. And then, when that's done, you get all my time. But in the meanwhile, daddy gotta work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
it's what it is.
I always say, well, I used to say, like, it's nothing worse than a partner that got too much time on their hands. And what I mean by that, I feel like in every relationship, both of you should have goals that you want to pursue and jobs and other shit. Because when you got too much fucking time on your hands, you're bothering me all the time
This
about
is what you
dumb.
get. This is what you get.
What is you doing?
24 hours of the day, you just like, what you doing? Who you talking to?
Right.
Yep, where you going? Where you going? What time you coming back?
Yo.
What you doing? Huh? Where you was at? Where you was at? That's what you getting.
Right.
You know what I mean? If somebody got their own shit to do, they like,
I got
all right,
something
I'll
to
hit
do.
you later.
Right.
I'll hit you later. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But when
And
they don't,
I've been in
bro,
those situations where, I'm with someone that is just like ain't doing shit. Like you don't got a job, you don't got a dream, you don't got no fucking hobbies. You need to get one because if I'm out all day preparing for a fucking battle, just cause sometimes I just want to get in my car and just drive. I always
right.
say this shit. Sometimes I just want to
Nah,
drive.
you either gotta get one or you gotta work for me. Period.
Or something. Just being you like or
Yeah,
something.
go send out some emails. Respond on Twitter for me. Take care of my shit.
Right.
Otherwise, but you can't be doing nothing.
Right.
If you're doing nothing, that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get all day. Every 5 minutes, your phone ringing when you out. Like,
right.
son,
Like, yo,
son.
chill. Yeah, it's not good. My dumb advice, is to always stay busy. No matter what you're doing, but at least make it something that's going to bring you closer to success or what you feel like will make you successful or go to the next level. But just you can't do nothing because then all you care about is what your significant other is doing. And that is not a vibe. All right? That is not a vibe. Y'all should be working as a team towards a common goal. At the end of the day, there should be one big common goal in mind or whatever the case may be. But you can't have no goals. You know what I'm saying? No goals. My sign, I had a whole show on signs the other day. My sign, I am a Virgo. And I know my Chinese shit too, because I was talking about that the other day. I am born the year of the motherfucking dragon. Holla at me. I'm a fucking dragon. I'm a Virgo dragon ass. But shout out to all the Virgos in the chat. You know the vibes. Yo, give it up for Prop Gang. Mad Phone acting crazy, so we gonna give it up for Prop Gang. It's been a little minute. Let's get it. Where we at on the map? TXS, what's up, baby? You seen I announced you was number 2, sis?
I like nasty hoes.
Yeah.
I like fucking models. Out they fancy
what it
clothes.
is. Sugar Queen was poppin'. Sandy, what up? Christina, you already know the vibes. Yeah.
I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models. Out they fancy clothes. I like drink. Chill, nigga, watch your steps. These ain't Nikes, these just sets. So they like me, y'all upset.
Okay.
I be writing for
Ray
the
Poo,
best,
what up?
but I'm pricey,
Yo,
cut the
T, actually
check.
bringing out the
Jackson fighting
cookies.
for the sex.
She got the
So
milk
I
and
piped
cookies
and I
out.
left. All this sightless on my
What?
neck. Get a hype and leave her wet. This ain't high key,
Yo.
I'm a vet. And bitch, I'm spicy, show respect. Who these hoes admire me? See that way they eyeing me. You want that work? I got that work. Look, baby, you can hire me. Foes don't want no rivalry. On my shit, they riding me. Take your shine, your waste whole time. I take what's mine, that's robbery. Y'all don't want no drama, please. She so cold, I gotta be. See it, then I like it, then I buy it. That's the finer things. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models. Out they fancy clothes. I like.
Woo! Shout out the prop gang. Sugar Queen, I see you, baby. Ray Poo, you already know the vibes. If you don't know what this song is, it is Nasty Hoes by Ms.Fit. It's available on all streaming outlets, Spotify, iTunes, all that good shit. Anywhere you can find music, Nasty Hoes by Ms.Fit. But don't forget the dot, because MsDotFit. Follow me on all social media outlets, Ms.Fit1 on Twitter, Ms.Fit on Instagram. But always subscribe to the YouTube, because if you didn't catch the whole live show, all the work lives on my YouTube. So subscribe to that at Ms.Fit. That's MsDotFit. You already know the vibes. We gonna see if Math is okay. All right. We gonna see if his phone died, cause Math be on his live a lot. He be on his live. He need like a portable charger, cause his shit dies like a lot. You know what I mean, Jelly? Shout out to Lizzie holding it down in the chat. Always making sure I know who to block and who to keep in the chat and who to keep alive. Ray Twins TV, I see you, baby. Maybe invest in that portable battery, maybe. Nah, definitely. I'm not gonna lie. When I travel, I keep a portable charger on me, and it's the best shit ever. I swear. It has saved my life on multiple occasions, because it charges every phone. The shit is just clutch. And that's what you gotta do, because nowadays your phone dies so fast because there's so much shit on it. When we had them brick Nokia shits, them shits was lasting like 3 days with no charge. I swear, because all you was doing was playing Snake, and maybe you text, but texting took so long that it was like, alright, it was like a beeper. I'll text, yo, where you at? And then that was it. Like 911, done. Because I had to click on like one number to get to one letter, and it just wasn't cool. So I'm glad technology has reached to the place that it is today, because it made my life a lot more fucking convenient. But now your shit die fast, because if you be on Instagram all day, your shit is not a vibe. Your shit finna die. Amelia, what up, baby? Always love with the prop gang. My car got the portable charger with the cord, no cord needed. Yeah, the wireless shit. I know the vibes. You just sit your shit on the desk, on the little shit, and it charges it. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. Oh, but matter of fact, salute to technology. Nah, we really be getting into some other shit. I did like a whole 2 hours on the Chinese zodiac system, bro. Like, when I really was watching that shit back, I was like, yo, I was real deep into this shit. Like, I was learning shit. Like, I learned about my life. I learned about everybody's life live on TV in real time. Like, it was a vibe. That's why I fuck with it. Misfit and Math versus the Bardashian. Nah, Math just said he don't want to battle no girls. So that's not going to happen. But the Bardashians does consist of 3 girls, so maybe he would feel like 2 of them is a dude equal one dude, and then we battle the other one. But yeah, I definitely be fucking flying through these rabbit holes, and it happens, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens, like, it just happens. So every time I find something out, and it be the littlest thing. Like right now, I'm watching this little Netflix shit, and it's about y'all probably see it because I feel like we all see the same shit that's on Netflix because it be like on the top 10 or whatever the fuck. But it's about how they robbed the museum in Boston of all its fine art, and the art has yet to be recovered. Man, if you try to steal some art today, your ass is grass. They gonna find a piece of hair that fell off you that day, and they definitely find a piece of my hair. I got a piece of hair on my shirt probably right now. Like, so wear a bonnet or some shit, but that shit would definitely not happen now. That shit was too long ago for it to actually get anybody locked up. But it is crazy to think that some fire ass paintings from like gajillion years ago is somewhere in somebody's like fucking basement rolled up somewhere, or I don't know. Who knows? Like the shit could be hanging on like somebody's living room right now, and like we don't even know, right? We think it's some cheap shit. Fuck around, it's that shit. I'm be looking out for that shit. Everybody's house now. I'm be like, fuck you got on your walls, cause I want to solve it now. Now I want a piece of that shit. Where them paintings at? Cause if I found them shits, I'd be in fucking good reward money. Mad bread. Millions, like, what? Yo, I don't know. I haven't gotten to like the art business or like the art thing, right? So I don't own any like fine pieces of art and anything, but I do see myself kind of like trying to see what's up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a mill just to burn on a painting, maybe I would be interested. But at this moment, that's not where I'm at in my life. So I'm not burning a mill on nobody fucking painting. But it would be nice. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. If I found some shit like that, I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not going to keep it. But I would admire the shit. You know what I mean? I'd admire it for a little while. Probably keep it for like a couple weeks and just, look at it. Take selfies with it and shit. But I'm probably going to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably going to sell it. And I'm not taking no shorts neither. Like, I want whatever it's worth times 2 for my hassle. Like, I want what it's worth. And then I want double that for me giving it to you. Because I could have kept the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But I would like to get into some fine art shit. Like when Jay-Z, he got his money up and now he was just talking about fine art and all that. I was like, yeah, I hear you, but not 100%. But I hear you. I could see where if I had that much bread, I would be talking that art shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be talking that art shit too. But now I'm going down this rabbit hole. Now I'm looking up shit, trying to find out shit, see what's going on, see who these people involved in shit. Like I'm in it. You know what I mean? I won't say I'm like totally committed because probably after like today I'm gonna be off of it. But I'm just saying, it was pretty entertaining at the moment. Know what I mean? Nah, but I'm glad Math Hoffa got to come up here and chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? After his battle with Geechi, super dope battle. Shout out to URL, Caffeine, putting this shit together. Shout out to all of y'all. We spoke about a lot of shit. And, as me and Math do, we always talk about deep shit and like real dope shit. Our convos is just always full of some informative shit that you could kind of take from it and creep away with it. I will get him back up here eventually and shit. Obviously, we'll just chop it up. But, I'm glad I got my full out of him. I just didn't get my Spanish word of the day from him because I know he know a little Espanol. So, the next time I bring him on here, I'm going to make him do Spanish word of the day. You know what I'm saying? Definitely going to do the Spanish word of the day. But, Prop Gang, where you at? Shout out to Math Hoffa. Shout out to Geechi. Shout out to the league. Shout out to the battle rap culture. We putting on. I'm not gonna lie, they got me hype. I wanna slap a bitch. You know what I mean? I wanna get this shit going.
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie.
Sandy, I see you, Shayla, what a vibe.
I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I like.
Ray King, you already know no peace game.
I like. Don't spill my drink. Chill, nigga, watch your steps.
Sugar Q, what up, baby? The most fire crowns. What's the vibe? But yeah, man, thank y'all all for tuning in. If you didn't catch the whole episode, you can check it out on my on my fucking YouTube page. Again, if you didn't check it out live, you can check it out on the YouTube page. Subscribe to my channel at Ms.Fit. If you're not following me on Caffeine right now, if you're just watching anonymously, I will recommend you follow right now, because this show is a vibe. It's always good energy on our side. We block all the negative mofos. We let them talk shit a little bit, but when they get crazy, we get them out of there. And shout out to everybody in the chat pointing them out. I fuck with y'all 100%. Thank you so much. Man, y'all could have been anywhere in the fucking world, but y'all here with me, man. I fuck with y'all hard, man. Pause that. I beg your pardon. Appreciate y'all, man, for real. It's been a vibe. I hope I earned the privilege of your time. Prop gang, take us a motherfucking way. Take us away, prop gang. Take us away. Take us on to the credits. This where the credits come. This where the credits come on. Woo. Take it away, baby.
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I like.
Misfit, Murder F gang. This is my dumb advice. You heard? Let's get it. Hey yo, what's good? Misfit, Murder F gang. This is my dumb advice. Bye.